This is Ashley Perone with the news update for November 20th, 2013. Today I will be discussing some of the major changes to the financial regulation earlier this year as the LIBOR was subjected to statutory regulation for the first time. As we have discussed in class, LIBOR is the average rate at which banks can obtain unsecured funding in the London interbank market for a number of currencies for certain specified time periods. LIBOR is the primary benchmark for trillions of dollars of financial products such as loans, notes, and derivatives. It is one of the most crucial interest rates in the financial markets. Some of the weaknesses found in LIBOR was that it was intended to be a representation of unsecured interbank term borrowing costs. As the segment of the market has significantly declined, submissions to LIBOR became increasingly reliant on expert judgment rather than transaction data. Banks and individuals working for banks had an incentive to attempt to manipulate the submissions that compiled the rate, either to signal their perceived institutional creditworthiness or to support trading positions. The mechanism by which LIBOR was administered left opportunity for the contributors to attempt to manipulate submissions in line with these incentives. There were several steps taken to regulate the mechanism in the LIBOR that were taken effect in April 2013 by the FCA and PRA. The BBA transferred responsibility for LIBOR to a new administrator who is now responsible for compiling and distributing the rate, as well as providing credible internal governance and oversight. It is run by an independent committee summoned by the regulatory authorities. The BBA, or British Bankers Association, is to publish individual LIBOR submissions after 3 months to reduce the potential for submitters to attempt manipulation and to reduce any potential interpretation of submissions as a signal of creditworthiness. The BBA also sees the compilation and publication for LIBOR for those currencies and tenors for which there is insufficient trade data to corroborate submissions, immediately engaging in consultation with these users and submitters to plan and implement a phased removal of these rates. From the end of July 2013, only 5 currencies and 7 maturities are quoted every day, reduced from 150 different LIBOR rates, 15 maturities for each of these 10 currencies, making it more likely that the rates submitted are underpinned by real trades. A new code of conduct introduced by a new interim oversight committee builds on this by outlining the systems and controls firms need to have placed in order around the LIBOR. In early 2014, the New York Stock Exchange Euronext will take over the administration of LIBOR from the British Bankers Association. The new administrator is the New York Stock Exchange Euronext Rates Administration Limited, a London-based UK registered company regulated by the UK's FCA. This concludes the news update for the day. Thank you for your time. Good night.